Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about the administration, society and religion under Pallavas. So Pallavas had a well-organized administrative system. The Pallava state was divided into kotams, and the kotam was administered by officers who are being appointed by the king. The king was the center of administration. The king maintained a well-trained army. The king provided land grants to temples, which is known as Devadhana, and to Brahmanas, which is known as Brahmadaya. It was the responsibility of the government to provide irrigation facilities to the land. A number of irrigation tanks were dug by the Pallava kings. Detailed information on the tax system could also be traced from Pallava inscriptions. Land tax was the primary source of government revenue. The Brahmadaya and Devadhana lands were exempted from tax. Traders and artisans such as carpenters, goldsmiths, washermen, oil pressers and weavers paid taxes to the government. The Pallava inscription throw much light on the village assemblies called sabhas and their committees. They maintained record of all village lands, looked after local affairs and managed temples. So now we are coming to society under Pallavas. The Tamil society witnessed a great change under Pallava rule. The caste system became rigid. The Brahmins occupied a high place in society. They were given, as I mentioned before, they were given lands by the kings and the nobles. They were also given the responsibility of looking after the temples. And you can also say that the Sanskritization of South India was complete under the rule of Pallavas. The Pallava period also witnessed the rise of Shaivism and Vaishnavism and also the decline of Buddhism and Jainism. The Seva Nayanmas and Vaishnava Alvas, Seva Nayanmas is Shaivite saints and Vaishnava Alvas are Vaishnavite saints, contributed to the growth of Shaivism and Vaishnavism. This is known as Bhakti movement. They composed their hymns in Tamil language. These hymns reveal the importance of devotion or Bhakti. The construction of temples by the Pallava kings paved way for the spread of these two religions. Education and literature. Pallavas were great patrons of learning, and their capital Kanchi was an ancient center of learning. The Kathiga at Kanchi was popular and it attracted students from all parts of India and abroad. The founder of Kadamba dynasty, Mayura Sarman, studied Vedas at Kanchi. Bharavi, the great Sanskrit scholar, lived in the times of Simhavishnu. Dandin, another Sanskrit writer, adorned the court of Narasimhavarman II. Dharampala, who later became the head of Nalanda University, belonged to Kanchi. Mahendravarman I composed Sanskrit work named Matali Prahashanam. Matali Vilasa Prahasanam. And Tamil literature also developed, and the Nayanmas and Alvas composed religious hymns in Tamil. Devaram, composed by Nayanmas, and Nalayar Divya Prabandham, composed by Alvas, represent the religious literature of Pallava period. So music and dance also was developed during this period. So this is and this is all about the education to under main achievements of education and literature under the Pallava rule. Now we are coming to religion. The Pallavas were Orthodox Brahmanical Hindus, and their patronage was responsible for the great reformation of the medieval age. Most of the Pallava kings were devotees of Shiva, the exception being Simhavishnu and Nandivarman, who were worshippers of Vishnu. Mahendravarman I was the first to be influenced by famous Shaivite saints of the age, and that Shaivite side is upper, because Mahendravarman initially was a Jain. Besides worshipping Shiva, he also Mahendravarman also showed reverence to other Hindu gods also. Pallavas were tolerant towards other religions like Buddhism and Jainism also. However, some of the sects like Buddhism were losing their former glory to Shaivism. The Vedic tradition in general boasts over the local tradition. Shankaracharya in fact gave this stimulus to Vedic tradition. Tamil saints of 6th and 7th centuries AD were progenitors of the Bhakti movement. So this is all about the society, administration, religion, education and literature under Pallava. So this is a brief account, it's a brief lesson only, not a detailed one, but you would get a I hope that you would get an idea about the Pallava society, and it is very crucial for the UPSC mains. Thank you.